Hi, this is Demonic Tutor with yet another premiere draft of Dominaria United, continuing our experiment with Draftsmith for an untapped.gg. Let's go ahead and get going, and let's see what Draftsmith drafts us today. So if I had to pick here, interesting. So they say Sprouting Goblin is number one, and it's saying that that these two lands are among some of the top picks here. I do like Sprouting Goblin because, first of all, I love red-green. I also think the kicker is really useful, which helps you to make sure you hit your land drops. So Sprouting Goblin is an excellent first pick. It's interesting that Bulwark actually isn't as higher, because I actually do like Bulwark. Because especially if you can get like some Academy walls, like Walking Bulwark can be amazing. So it's interesting that they're grading these two cards so highly. I also find it very interesting that Sten is also getting as high of a rating as it is, because Sten, I would say, is pretty mediocre. It is nice to be able to exile it so it can avoid like removal spells, but I don't think it's that great. Next up, Rona's Vortex is probably the best card in the pack in general. I think, so yeah, in this case, typically Draft Sim likes sticking to the same color, but G2 Amplifier just isn't that great of a card. So Rona's Vortex is probably the best card in the pack. If we do pick Rona's Vortex, this Contaminated Aquifer will probably get better, as well as this Tribute to Urborg. I think Rona's Vortex, though, is a little bit more universal in terms of its removal. It can also be picked up by Micromancer, so I can see why Rona's Vortex would be the pick here. It's also interesting to see Vineshaper Prodigy scoring as highly as it is. But yeah, we're going to go with Rona's Vortex. Interesting that they pick Vineshaper Prodigy second above Tribute to Urborg. That I find really fascinating. Anyways, let's just go with Rona's Vortex. Third pick up here, Miasma? No, Bite Down. All right. So going into now a third color with removal. This is very different from how we've seen Draft Sim act before. So it's not liking the red or green cards, although I can understand that. Warbrute can come later. Vinewall isn't very inspiring. Well, actually, what am I talking about? We're not in red yet. Shore Up, though, I think can do a lot of work. But they're still saying Bite Down ahead of Shore Up. But I guess it's because it's removal, so it's prioritizing interaction. So, okay. Let's go ahead and grab the Bite Down. Let's see here. Now it's suggesting to grab a land, and it's prioritizing the green-blue land instead of the red-green land. That surprises me, especially the fact that we start with Sprouting Goblin. The fact that it could kick, and we have these two color represented, I would have expected the red-green land to go here, but I think it would rather have Bite Down and Rona's Vortex paired up. I gotta say, I am a little bit confused. I'm trying to think what they're seeing in Tangled Islet. Maybe they're seeing some cards that we've passed. Seeing that maybe there's more opportunity in green-blue. Maybe it was a Vineshaper Prodigy that it valued earlier that got passed, that it's valuing the Tangled Islet, so that maybe we can get that Vineshaper Prodigy later. Well, we're getting the Tangled Islet. Mire, I think, would be pretty good here. Yep, and I decided to pick the Mire. Right, just grab lands, stay open. Generally speaking, if you see mediocre cards, and you see the land, you just grab the land. Feel like it's a good strategy. I would agree with that. And again, general rule. Again, if you don't see anything really high, you want to take the land. Although the fact that Destroy Evil and Argivian Cavalier are here could be a sign that white is open. And I'm actually surprised that Draftsmith does not want us to kind of go into those colors, but I'm guessing it's prioritizing the fact that we already have a blue and a red spell here, that we are grabbing the land. This is a good domain, though, start, so maybe that's the direction that we're going. Maybe the land here again. Yep. Draftsmith just wants us to keep picking lands, so we will keep grabbing lands. We have 3 lands that are touching blue right now. 2 are touching green. So maybe this is a green-blue base. Huh. Okay, so it's grabbing Flowstone Infusion to grab a little bit of removal. So I think this is the first situation that I've seen where I think the picks haven't been quite so obvious. So I'm really actually excited about what Draftsmith brings for us, because we haven't seen really anything super overpowering yet, and we don't really have a direction in color. So I'm really excited to see where Draftsmith takes us here. Now see Sten back, but we're going to go ahead and grab the Magnos Sentry, trying to establish green as our color. Again, we do have 2 green dual lands touching, so yeah, let's go ahead and establish green as our color. I guess Vineshaper Prodigy here over the land. Yep. So it was anticipating that Vineshaper Prodigy would wheel if we grab the Tangled Islet. Grotto? Yeah, we're just gonna keep grab lands. Staying very, very open, with the only main color really being green. Okay, vote a Sea Scavenger, which could be playable in a domain. It does kind of, it's not kind of like the ideal fixer, but it does get filter our deck a little faster. Librarian? No, Spider Goblin ahead of the Librarian. Even the colorless card here. Interesting, but they were trying to pick the black card first. That I actually think is a little bit surprising. See pack 2, Mindsinger. That's a slam dunk Mindsinger. Especially if we're green-blue, and now we have some domain stuff. Now this card is like super powered. All right, this was completely obvious pick here. Now we're going to be looking on backing up blue, especially since we have double blue here. I think we can get away with drafting mediocre blue cards. But yeah, easy Mindsinger. Just curious to see like what second in the pack. It looks like Root Walla is second, and Terror is third. And I agree with all of those. I might. So I was about to say if I would rank Terror ahead, but no. Since we already main green and we already have a ton of domain, Root Walla should prioritize over Terror. But anyways, this is an easy Mindsinger. Okay. I was about to say Yavimaya here with green-red, although we are tied in with Root Walla. Not sure, actually, here. Because our red isn't that great. If I had to pick between the two, I guess I'd probably pick Root Walla. Because even if we wanted to, like, if we're assuming that no one else is drafting green-red, if we really want the Iconoclast, then we could easily get the Iconoclast later on the wheel. I would rather see ourselves, though, maybe grab a Terror or the Espionage. I was actually expect that because we had the Vodalian Mindsinger. But it's saying that the green cards are powerful enough that we don't need to cut off this blue signal. Okay. Rona's Vortex again? Yeah, now we're going to second Rona's Vortex. Okay. Interesting that it grades the Lookout higher than the Terror. Maybe it is seeing that we need more flyers, hence the Lookout is being prioritized here. It also, of course, loves the land. Let's go ahead and grab the Vortex. Let's see, Drake? Nope. Land? I messed up the land here. I'm trying to say my first pick as fast as I can before the ratings come up, so I don't get a chance to see all the cards. But yeah, I could see a Tangled Islet here. We are grabbing a ton of land here, but there should be enough playables coming around. Defiler? Yeah, slam the Defiler. So now we have 2 solid blue rares here. We're going to keep all the cards in this deck, but again, if I were in this position, I would start clearing out the white. Clearly, we wouldn't be playing the black. I don't even know if we'd be playing the Sprouting Goblin. Maybe we splash this Flowstone Infusion if we really needed an interaction, but all right. We have a Defiler. Belmore? Yeah. So this I would totally splash for with the Balmor. Although, again, I mean, now I would maybe even take the Tributary, though, ahead of the Balmor. But, hey, Balmor's got some power. Goes really great with instants and sorceries. Joint Exploration? Okay. Actually, I would probably maybe, like, prioritize the Prodigy here. I kind of like the greater flexibility of the Prodigy and that it brings a body down with its kicker, despite being more expensive. But I guess one Joint Exploration isn't bad. It does help us ramp. Geyser? Yeah. Nice tempo Geyser here. Figment? No. Stall for time. Ahead of Figment. Even though we have the Defiler of Dreams with this permanent, I disagree with this. I would go with the Figment here, but again, we're going to follow what Draftsmith says. We'll grab the Stall for time. Phyrexian? No, it's saying grab the Najal. Okay. I disagree with this 100%. I would prefer the card draw, but let's go with Najal. Impulse? Yeah. None of these? Stalker? Nope. Turtle? Doesn't matter. Here. And Librarian raises 3. Okay, let's see what we get in pack 3. Defiler of Instinct. Holy moly. With double red. Wow. So now we have a Vodalian Mindsinger with a double blue, but now we have double red. Does that now mean we abandon green? I mean, we have some decent green cards. Does this now suddenly become like a blue-red spells deck? Can we even pivot? We're gonna see. Would love to see, if that's the case, like if Battlewing Mystic wheels, like that would be amazing. But yeah, we'll go with Defiler of Instinct. Okay. Slamming it. And now it's going with Towel's Lookout, backing up the blue. Yeah, the green's not that great. It does value the Towel's Lookout pretty highly as a flyer. So I can agree with that. Twinferno? No, Tail Swipe. All right, so it's saying get the interaction. I am a sucker for Inferno, I gotta say. Player Terror? Yeah. How many instant sorceries do we have right now? Ooh, that overlay is hard to read. But instant sorcery here. Okay, 8 instants, 1 sorcery. Although I probably should clear out some of these cards just to make sure that because I don't think we'd play the Stall for time. But if everything else is red and blue, then sure. We'll go ahead and play the Tolarian here. Weatherseed? Yeah, definitely. With this much domain, Weatherseed's awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Ruala? I was saying Ruala because I saw the knight. I was like, oh my gosh, that's a late knight. But we're nowhere near black. Rootwalla would definitely be a great pick here. All right, so green-blue deck, Sojourner. Sojourner just above the strength of the Coalition. Okay. Gaia's Might? Yeah. Gaia's Might here. Really cheap, since we have so much domain. Terror again. Yep, just beating the Wooded Ridgeline. All right, so gonna want to lean into the spells here. All right, well, we'll grab a Thrill of Possibility. In this case, I probably wouldn't play it. I would probably just like rare draft, just get some extra gems here. I don't think we'll play the Thrill, but take a look what this looks like. All right, I'm gonna get rid of some of these cards I know we're not playing. This is what looks like is possible. Warroot? No, finally going back to the Figment here. Yeah, definitely would help out since we have the Defiler here. Seal Crusher. Okay. Don't think we're playing any of these. And we get the Branch Rider. All right, let's see what deck Draftsmith suggests. Gonna be some 3-color shenanigans. Right? So suggesting Teamer. Right? Red, blue, green. All right. I certainly think we would at least splash some of these. So it's suggesting we get rid of the Branch Riders. Interesting. Get rid of the Figment and the Impulse. We're not quite going into like spells like that. Okay, getting rid of the Voda. Clearly Shadow Prophecy. Getting rid of the Librarian. Obviously the Tidepool Turtle. 4. What's this? We're removing 1. Add 1. Wow, and here it comes. Here is where I think we're going to start to disagree, is getting rid of some of these tap lands. Getting rid of the black-green land. All right, so let's take a look at what we have here. So it looks like we are base green-blue. It looks like the red splashes are the Defiler of Instinct, the Sprouting Goblin, the Flowstone Infusion, and the Balmor. How many instants and sorceries do we have now here? Okay, we have 7-1, so that's pretty good enough. I think that's good enough to be able to play the Terror. I'm really fascinated to see if the Najal is worth it. Let's see how they broke up the mana. We have 6 green sources, 8 blue sources, and 5 red sources? I guess we don't have as much green as we thought we do. We don't have any double green, but we do have quite a few double blue. So I can definitely see why we would want 8 blue sources there. 11, 9, 5, but we have a ton of blue sources. The thing that I'm questioning, though, is that we have 2 Rona's Vortexes here. I definitely want to have, like, this black splash. So I am going to go against them, because the Smith, because their land, the way they deal with lands is really awkward. I'd rather have like 1 swamp here so that again, we can get closer to full domain. We are missing a white source for full domain. Do we have any kickers for white? I don't mind not playing white. Well, only for the Geyser, but the 3 life could be useful. All right. So what are our mana fixers here? If we have 5 red sources, do we trust having a Defiler of Instinct at 2 red? It is great just being able to have a first striker. I gotta say that. And we do have a Weatherseed Treaty to grab a mountain. I think it's worth a shot. I want to give it a shot. Okay, so this is the deck that we made for us. Let's take a look at the interaction. So we got Rona's Vortices. We have Flowstone Infusion for small creatures. We have Tail Swipe and Bite Down. Hopefully we'll have big creatures out. Then we can maybe go over the top with Weatherseed Treaty. Okay. I do think that it is worthwhile to try to get that 5th domain presence. So I am going to take out an island to put in the idyllic beachfront. I mean, to get an extra 1 power and 1 toughness for the Root Walla, to get you know, extra +1/+1, you know, to get +5/+5 on the Weatherseed Treaty, and to get that 1 mana cheaper for the Sojourner, I think there are enough synergies that it is worth being able to splash that blue-white. So I think this is the deck. Let's go ahead and run it. I'm just going to go ahead and switch up the lands because I like full art lands. All right, let's go ahead and try to run this. So some curiosities about the deck before I think we get started. I do think it's interesting that we are running Najal, that the computer does think it's worth running Najal, the fact that because we do have so many instant sorceries, they'll be worth doubling. I am very surprised, though, that we are not running Impulse, though. I love this card. I really, really love this card, helping us grab what we need. I would even argue maybe that it's even worth having the Impulse over the Najal. But clearly, Draftsmith believes that Najal just has greater power here. And just being able to get another instant in the graveyard to get a terror out, I think is really valuable. But again, we're just going to go ahead and run this here. I would even argue that you could even get rid of maybe the Defiler of Instinct for an Impulse. We could even go a little bit deeper blue. If we got rid of Instinct and maybe like the Flowstone Infusion, and then get the Figment in, so that we could maybe draw with Defiler of Dreams. And then so red just becomes more of a splashy color. I would kind of prefer that. Let's go in and see how this runs first, though. If we don't get to 3 wins before our second loss, so that is if we ever go 1-2 or 2-2, I'm going to go ahead and make the adjustment, and I'm going to get rid of probably the Defiler of Instinct and the Flowstone Infusion at the very least, to put in more blue. Okay, let's go ahead and try to run this. I'm going to go ahead and just grab a little bit of water, and then we will play. I'm going to face some Lunatics. This is tricky. I'm going to keep this, because if we get any land, at least the Grotto will can help us. And we can scry at least. Well, never mind. We got our forest anyway. That's good. So black-green. Okay. Let's get the red out, because then at least the Defiler of Instinct might have a closer chance of getting out there. Got it. Okay. Probably bite this down, right? If I bite down, then the terror gets cheaper. I think this is also maybe a good chance to scry. Ooh, love the second terror. But I probably would want more spells, wouldn't I? Yeah, I actually think I probably have to pass that. Kind of don't want them getting any more scry either. Okay. Maybe I should have gotten the island just for the sake of I wouldn't mind trading the Root Walla for that. do want a joint, actually. Got it. Interesting. Hurler with Ellis. Kind of want... Lookout might be great, but I think the Vortex is probably a bit more important. Get the land out. Kind of like geysering to get life. Ugh. We're losing that race, though. I'm gonna have to hold back. Because then only the Goblin will get through. Get that Defiler down. Say go. I kind of like the Vortex holding it up. Nice. I think I Vortex the Cyclops. So now there's a 3. Dang it, Bone Splinters. Ugh, brutal. Got the removal. Golly! So annoying. I think I get in a jaw. Because my hope is to... double some instants or sorceries. Yeah. Man. That was just a well-timed discard. Extremely well-timed discard. Yeah, and we just flooded out. Alright, so 0-1. We have green. We can Weather Sea Treaty for whatever we need. I'm guessing we're probably going to want to get a mountain. Ooh, early Bulwark. They can do some very quick damage very quickly. Well, duh. It's quick damage quick! Sure is. We miss this land drop. Yeah, we are in so much trouble. Ay, ay, ay. Oh god, we are in so much trouble. I might as well just, like... We missed our land drops twice? I mean... We're gonna be down to 12. No, we're gonna be down to 9. Man, I can't even draw the land? Oh, God. I need to land draw, but I think I just Rona's Vortex, right? Just make him use the mana? And now I'm pretty much dead, because I just could not draw land at all. I just need blockers, right? I can't even cast both my blockers. So I can only just get one. This is an instant, though, so at the very least I can... Yeah, that was dumb. I can't even... That was a stupid game. True. Maybe people are out with Halloween. Okay, alright. Mind Singer, Haunted Goblin. We got something going. Alright. Let's do this. And we can even kick our goblin. Okay, Herbalist. That's fine. Balm Gal. Let's see if we can get a land here. Okay. Well, we're not going to grab it with a Tail Swipe, so we're going to go ahead and pass it. Let's go ahead and kick the goblin now. Let's grab another land. Now, let's think what we want here. Do we want a tap land? Or do we want... I think we just want a basic. Yeah. Yeah, it was our pack one, pick one. And I don't mind trading. They're going to play red-white, so we're going to want a big blocker. We're going to have some big bodies out. They like what they see, so we're going to go ahead and block here. No more life and scry for you. Wow, they're stuck on 2 land. Well, I'm not complaining. Night of Dawn's Light. Okay, let's do this. We will bite that down. I guess I could have Rona Vortexed it too. Well, no, because then the Mind Singer. I wouldn't want to bring that down. Let's bring another land out. Okay, so 2 islands. We're gonna need a red to also kick. Oh, we already have a red, but we need double blue to kick it. So let's go ahead and see what we can grab here. Green, blue. Oh, the white source. Oh no, it's a basic land. That's right. So I guess we want another blue. We can kick the Mindsinger once. We can also Najal if we get an extra land. Nice. All right, now we are cooking. Because now we can also kick the Vortex while playing Najal and double it in case they have like 2 players. I don't think it'll be necessary though. We were going to put it on you. Attack. Decline. Not necessary here. I'm going to hold on to this Idyllic Beachfront in case we're forced to discard. Ooh, I totally want to pair that with Gaia's Might. Oh, I need to put this down so that I have full domain now. This is going to be awesome. Let's go after you first. Yikes. All right, so that is the deck's potential. Although we did take advantage of the opponent's mana screw, but that sort of trades off with the last mana screw in game 2. All right, we got colors. Nice. Early Root Walla. We can bounce with Geyser. We can also Flowstone. Need be. So far, we're seeing some mono white here. All right. I think this is the place to Flowstone this. We'll go ahead and attack. We are 1 land away from our Defiler coming down. I was very worried about, again, the double red required of Defiler, but turns out we have not had that issue. Okay, we are having, though, the issue of... do I waste a Gaia's Might on this? I don't want to bounce the Argivian. I guess I hold. I hold here. Okay. Makes sense. All right, well, since they're letting me, I'm going to go ahead and put down my Defiler. Let's go. We'll see if they can destroy this evil. Okay, well, they must have a trick here, probably like take up the shield. Yeah. All right, I think the time is here to bounce the phalanx. How much is this costing here? It's 6. So it'll cost them 3. Let's go ahead and bounce so that these terrors get cheaper. Okay, we'll say go. Got it. Okay. I think I do block this in Gaia's Might so that I can get these terrors cheaper. That'll make them 3, or that'll make them 4 to cost. Oh, but I also have the treaty now. I think I need to bring down a blocker. It could get destroyed eviled, but... Okay. Let's get treaty down. Blue. We're going to want another blue. Say go. Nothing. So you think I bounce the Vanguard? Kind of like the Najal here. Then I can double that. Okay. All right. We outvalued their mono white deck. I'm guessing they were playing maybe like red white and never saw the mountain. Okay. We do have a joint exploration out. We do have a flowstone. I'm going to go ahead and keep this. It's a little scary. Oh shoot, I don't have the blue for flowstone though. Yikes! Oh, okay. Maybe this could definitely be player error here. Okay, I'm not scared of a little 1 mana drop here. Okay, there we go. We have 1 blue at least. Say go. We have 3 colors here. Okay. What could they cast? Nothing. I think I flow stone. Now. Okay, so no blue mana. And they're holding up. I'm not going to play this right now. It'll actually be nice because if I can get another land out. Oh wow, you're playing Toxic Abomination. Okay, you're oh boy. All right, I shouldn't say anything because I could very well lose this match. Probably grab Ooh, okay, I like that bite down too. So we're gonna go ahead and grab this island. Here, drop the island. This is great. I think I Sojourner down. We just say go. Okay, so they missed a land drop, which means they have all spells. Dang it. Tapped, and then shuffle. Let's bring this down first. I have 2 blue sources. I'm gonna want a third. Nice. Great. Scry. Don't need the island. This will be a 4/3, so that's not worth it. So I gotta bite you down. Okay, so if there's possible removal, I'm gonna go ahead and put it on the 1/1. Good. Alright, let's go. I am nervous that they have 5 cards there, and it appears they have gotten out of their land screw. Okay, so I can attack and then tail swipe. Or I can Gaia's Might and then tail swipe, which is awesome. Great. Means I get to pick a card. Ooh, I love both of them. Part of me wants the Najal, because I don't have to spend the mana. Let's get the Najal. Because then I can also copy any spells. Rootwalla? Or sorry, Repo? They're probably gonna repo like the Benel Sleeper. Yeah. No sleeper. Okay. Sure, let's go ahead and put another island out. Draw. A Menacer. Great. Great, great, great. Ugh. Come on, though. No spells? You gonna do me like that? I don't want to trade here, right? God. Well, never mind. I should have traded. Ugh. Now I'm in tons of trouble. Ooh. Highest power and toughness, mana value. I do have a Sojourner down. Yep, I can kick. Kick both. Just don't kill my Mindsinger, please. Do not kill it. Ah, no! It's bad. Very bad. Do I get rid of the War Leech? I guess I gotta get rid of the War Leech, right? And we flooded out. Okay. So, our draft went 2 and 3 here. Let's take a look at the draft, the deck that they drafted, the Draftsmith drafted for us. Okay. I will say, the red did not perform as badly as I thought it did. I will say. We were able to draft it more reliably. I do think we were hurt tremendously not playing the Impulse, though. There was another pick, I want to look back at the draft, which I disagreed with, where I think we needed to get the Phyrexian Espionage. We needed to get card draw. Because that is really where our deck hurt. When we were not able to get cards back in our hand, get our card advantage up, that's when this deck suffered. And so I think the AI had underestimated that part. But I do think it drafts. Other than that, I think it drafts fairly well. All right. So we're going to continue with this experiment. We're going to take our hit here with 2 and 3. But thank you so much for watching. If you like this experiment, please like, subscribe, and comment. And I'll catch you later. Peace.